Hello there, what's up? How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Episode number 308. Hey, you made it to the start of a new week. Hopefully you're chilling out and enjoying the weather. If you are at work or whatever it may be, hopefully this is a little bit of a respite from your, during your lunch break or something. And if you are off on summer holidays or whatever it may be, enjoy yourselves. Get a little bit of sunshine. If you do enjoy today, do me a lovely little favour and just hit that thumbs up button. That'd be brilliant. 2,000 likes, that's our aim. And don't forget, of course, to subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. So then, ladies and gentlemen, this is our current squad, all right? Yeah, it's a Premier League, Liga and La Liga icon mix. Mainly Premier League, though. I would suggest just a couple of players from other leagues. And we're going to actually start things off by, I think, opening up a couple of just 82 plus player picks. I'm going to move my desk down ever so slightly. There we go. Bit of a show off, I know. But yeah, a couple of 82 player picks just to get a couple of special items, really. Sometimes these are awful, and then every now and again a couple of like half decent special cards come out of it, so it helps just to build up the fodder again, doesn't it? You know, that's very useful. So we've got 420,000 coins currently because we have a tradable Hakimi in the club, which I bought for like 190, and he's like 100k now. That sucks. But it is what it is. That's the problem with playing FIFA at this stage of the game, is if I'm going to buy any players, I think I'm going to lose money on them. Like I was buzzing to see Bellingham, team of the season, was at 350k the other day. I couldn't believe it. I've not been able to afford him ever. And now I've easily got the coins to do it. And I had to stop myself from just going out and spending 350k because like 24 hours later, he was like 180k. So trying my best to not make those awful financial decisions, but it's not easy when you are stupid and hooked on the game like I am. So anyhow, yeah, we've lost essentially quite a lot of coins just on Hakimi himself, who will be offloaded today, actually. You'll see in a bit why that is, but I mean, I guess you've seen the thumbnail and stuff, right? You know, we're aiming to bring in a couple of new players, including that TOTS Bellingham that I just mentioned. So we get a walkout here. I'm just basically shoving loads of players, like silvers, into just regular gold upgrade packs. That's what was there at the time, and I just wanted to get a couple more rares in my club, so that's what I was doing. I was doing silvers into 3 common golds, and then common golds into the rare player, 2 rare gold player packs. And some of them were paying off, you know, like we were getting some all right pulls. I got a 90 Pogba. We've had a walkout. It's okay. But yeah, there's no rating minimum on these or anything. So sometimes they are absolutely terrible. And that is just par for the course, really, isn't it? So with that, I had a few little bits and bobs. And I was able to put together the most expensive squad for that Rafinha. I thought, hey, since we've got Team of the Year Messi, why not pick myself up the Futties Rafinha that came out? Obviously, a very good idea that would be to get him. So I said goodbye to Fofana, Team of the Season red pick. Got rid of him. I don't ever use him, and I actually didn't really rate him when I got him, but it was a sort of card that I was just kind of holding on to out of sentimental value. I like the card. It was nearly club 90, but I never use it and I didn't really rate it, so I don't know what I was holding on to it for. So we got rid of it, and then eventually I sort of figured out how I could get this final Brazil squad, which was just an 84 rated team, but I had actually ended up having to put in 90 Pogba, 93 Pepe, because the rest of my players in my club were just sort of like low rated, and that's absolutely fine because I'm going to get a 94 rated Rafinha out of it, and he's got 5-star skills, and he's strong links to everyone in Ligue 1, and obviously strong links to Messi being PSG as well. But the premium footies will strong link to other premium footies cards, so I can get a soft link out to my Reece James if I wanted to with this Rafinha card, which is pretty cool. It gives a little bit of a different dynamic to the chem system. And he has his little crown over his rating, of course. 5-star, 4-star, just 1 defending and 2 physical away from being a club 90. But most importantly, has that 97 dribbling and 96 passing. He should be good in the middle of the park, right? He should be able to thread some balls through. Nice and tricky with the good dribbling and the 5-star skills. It's a nice card. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yep, I'm going to go ahead and get that. I was kind of hoping, because I'd voted for Pato, and then I was kind of hoping that he wouldn't win in the end, because I then packed Messi and then wanted to get the link to Messi. And then it turns out Pato came out as well anyway. So there's an option for me to get him if I want to. So, anywho, back to the odd 82 plus player pick. I think I literally had enough to do one, and lo and behold, a 91 rated Allen and a 92 rated Bobby pop up. So we'll take the Bobby again. I was a little bit sad about getting rid of him, wasn't I? So I'm glad to have him back just for a short time until I inevitably get rid of him again. But here we go then with our squad battles rewards. I got gold 1, so I get 2 of these red picks. This is the only way you can get red picks on the game at the moment, I'm pretty sure. Although, no, maybe in Elite Division, but I'm nowhere near that really. So, yeah, that's sad. But did you get anyone in your squad battles rewards the other day? I'm curious to know what you got. I wasn't expecting much, but what I was hoping for was obviously just to get some fodder, some players that I could then do a few more player picks, because I'm addicted to those. And, you know, a few player picks turns into a couple of fodder players, and a couple of fodder players and a few random pieces of low-rated golds turns into a segment of an SBC for the latest player. So that's why I wanted all of that stuff. And of course, we'll end up getting some golds and some rewards from the weekend league as well, which we're going to start today. So TOTS Bellingham, I picked him up for 180. I needed him as centre mid. There was one for 179. But yeah, I picked him up at 180. Then when the 85 times 10 came out later on the Sunday night, he did drop quite a bit. But yeah, I figure he's probably towards the lowest he'll be. I then picked up one of these Mario Gomez cards, because I've been talking about this for a while. So I thought, I'm going to put plans into motion here and go with my Serie A defense. So I can list up Hakimi, because I've now got a strong link to Messi through Rafinha. So that's great. I'm going to sell him for 118k. That's quite a loss, considering I bought him at 190, but it is what it is. And then this is the new team, all right? So this is what I decided I was going to start my FUT champs with for this weekend. 4 at the back are a Schmelzer at left back, and then the 3 Serie A players in Mario Gomez, Chiellini, and Cordoba. With, if it played 4-3-2-1, which I'd sort of gone off at the time, but then actually towards the end of my weekend league, I fully go back to. It could line up something like this, I would imagine. Yeah, like maybe you would need to bring Atal off or something for maybe Gareth Bale, because of course I've not got him in my starting 11 at this moment, just because I was trying to fit in Jude Bellingham. I was so desperate to try this Bellingham card out, because I haven't ever been able to actually afford him, that I sacrificed having Bale on the pitch. And I figured, well, that's a hell of a super sub to bring on at half-time. So, and actually there were some games where I brought him on before half-time, because I wanted to get the most out of my team. So, yeah, this is exactly how it lines up. Actually, no outfield icons for once. Normally, like Vieira or Mateus or Pele or Zidane or one of those guys had kind of always been there. But, yeah, not right now, not at this time. And there's confirmation of Hakimi selling. So we're back up to 250k, plus we've got a Mario Gomez, plus we've got a Jude Bellingham team of the season. And this is game number 1 of FUT Champs. So for some reason, my account sometimes changes back to having like these things show up on the screen, the trainer. So I have to go into customize controls and turn it off, and then it also turns time finishing off when I do that. I don't know how or why that does it. I'm pretty sure we worked out before that it might be something to do with the fact that when I go into a friendly game against the AI on beginner, so that I can get goals and then get celebrations for the player renders for my thumbnails, if you switch it back to beginner, which is what I do for that, it then resets your settings so that it thinks you need the trainer because you often play a beginner. So I think I'd do it to myself. But yeah, sometimes it costs me the odd goal because I can't see anything on screen with like 700 buttons visually appearing on the screen at the time. So this was game number 1, and I'm not going to lie, I thought this is going to be one long weekend league because the servers felt mudded. I was warm because it was a hot day. It was like a 30-degree day on Sunday, yesterday. And this was game 1, you know, 3.4 XG to 4.1 XG, loads of shots for each team, got to go into extra time. I just felt like the weekend league was going to be so long, so unenjoyable. And this, of course, is my first weekend league in a month. So didn't really back myself that much to get a good result. But Bellingham gets a header from a corner to actually get me an equaliser. And then right towards the end of the game here, Bale knocks it into ASM. ASM scores me the winning goal in the 119th minute. And I hit him with a celebration because that is me, Mr. Toxic. Anyway, moving on. We get the win. And I thought, oh God, this is going to be the longest thing ever. And it turns out the next couple of games are actually pretty quick, pretty short, pretty easy, as you'll see just now. So yeah, it's an all right team. It's sort of like your classic looking Prem team at this stage of the game. I guess it could certainly be a bit better. But I score 1-0 there with, I think it was Rafinha on his weak foot. Didn't expect that one to go in. In all honesty, I thought I was on the ball with Atal, who's got a 5-star weak foot. But then we knock it back stick there to Leo Messi. 25 minutes in on the clock, and we've made RTG Jack quit there. So thank you for saying goodbye and letting yourself out, and thank you for the dub. So there's 2 wins. I actually stopped after the first game and went downstairs and hung out with the family for a little bit. So yeah, it was almost like coming back into being rusty again because I'd had an hour or 2 off, but not super rusty. You know, I was awake at least. Then we go straight into the next game. Messi scores after 1 minute 27 FIFA seconds with an outrageous finesse shot, and then I just turned the defender a couple of times there and end up scoring with Messi again after 3 minutes 37, and he quits. And I'm like, wow, I don't know if I've scored 2 goals in 3 FIFA minutes before. That was pretty much just grab the ball, go score, grab the ball, go score. I liked it. I thought, hey, maybe I'm on for a flawless weekend league. And then we matched this, which is one of the nicest squads I've seen. Genuinely, some awesome players there. And then Messi ends up scoring this little free kick. Yeah, apparently I can score free kicks again now because we've got this card. And even that wasn't my normal style one. I accidentally missed my... I missed the corner when I took the shot, and the little circle thing ended up, instead of being right up in the corner, was like in the middle. So I had to do like a curved free kick. Somehow I just got it right, and yeah, that's all she wrote. But with 2-1 down, he does turn this game around, and actually towards the end of the match, I thought maybe I was just about going to get back in it, but no. Sorry, I'm really tired. It's been a long day. I played all my Foot Champs games today, and it's been super warm, so I had a rubbish night's sleep, I'll be honest. So I am yawning, ready to have an early night tonight. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, 4-1 loss, so not having a flawless weekend after all. The dream will have to move on to next week. It's never going to happen, though, is it? And the only way I'll have a flawless weekend is if I literally go... win my first game and then decide to not play anymore. Alright, as I try and stop myself from yawning my way through the rest of this video, apologies guys, I do come up against a Moments Hullet, and genuinely a very cracked squad. He had a moment Zidane as well, wouldn't mind that in my club, and I quit once I'm a couple goals down. So that's 3-0 becoming 3-2, and then another good squad here to... or not a good squad to come up against, but a good player with a good squad, unfortunately, to come up against, and he ends up scoring with his 99 Ronaldo. Yeah, the amount of people that have this card is nuts. Did I miss something? Like when he was in packs, was there like a guaranteed pack for him or something? Because I feel like nearly everyone's got him. But yeah, we work on trying to get ourselves a little equaliser here. Bale knocks it into Bellingham, who gets a goal for me. Been really enjoying this card. It has been worth the wait, I would say. I probably will list him up after this weekend league. Lovely goal from the Englishman, by the way. Absolutely love to see that. Yeah, I'll probably list him up just because I'm not sure on prices, and who knows, he might be under 100k in a few days' time. You absolutely just don't know. So I will play it safe, sell, and then he'll probably go up like 300k, and then I'll be sad. But my opponent gets a late equaliser, sends this one to extra time, and then unfortunately for me, sorry, ends up getting himself 3-2 up, 4-2 up, it just fell to Bale. It is what it is, right? Sad times, and we go from 3-0 to 3-3. Not ideal, not the end of the world. Also, if I'm honest, like, it is what it is, and we'll carry on in tomorrow's episode with it. So essentially, I need to up my game a little bit if we're on track to get like a half decent record. But honestly, if I get 5 wins and it all goes to pot from there, then I won't really be that bothered, because at least we'll get like a reward. At this stage of FIFA, it's just not the first priority at all, is it? 29 contributions in 25 games for Messi, and that is whilst ASM and Bale are both still doing their thing as well. It's quite impressive, actually, how their player bios are still stacking up. Did manage to get 3 goals and 1 assist with Bellingham in those first 6 games, so that was quite nice as well. And then St. Max with 70 contributions in 65 games. I would say him and Messi are... I mean, in this current starting lineup, definitely my my go-to goal scorers. So I did not rate Mario Gomez one bit. He's going up on the market. Gonna lose a little bit on him, but not the end of the world. And we'll figure something out for the start of tomorrow's episode. Don't know what we're going to do there, because that made the chemistry work, but I just didn't rate him. Maybe a striker should be left as a striker and not shape-shifted his way back to a centre-back, because that just wasn't working for me. Lads, lasses, thank you. Thank you for watching today. Could you do me a tiny favour and hit the thumbs up button? That'd be brilliant. Aiming for 2,000 likes. If you can make that happen, you'll make my day. And subscribe. Subscribe to the channel as well if you are new around here. Thank you. Twitter and Instagram links are down below. Have a lovely day. Take it easy. Stay safe and healthy. I'll be back again tomorrow with another episode. Peace.